Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I have done a sit down video like this. It's actually feels really weird, especially because I'm back in my normal bedroom now as opposed to like being in America, and that was the last time I really filmed for you guys. But today is currently the 2nd of January 2023, so I thought what better video to start the new year with than writing out my new goals for the year and also going over the ones that I set out last year and seeing which ones were actually achieved. Now this is something I haven't actually looked at since I wrote these last year, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do, because it means that this video is really going to be a surprise to all of us. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see what we achieved and let you guys know what kind of hoping happens this year. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm actually really nervous because I feel like last year was really packed. If you guys have been following me for the last year, you'll know that I have been here, there and everywhere. Yeah, just trying to kind of make the most of my year, which I feel like I did quite well. It's been so busy. I've been in and out of the country a lot, meeting loads of new people, doing loads of new things that I never thought I would have done. No, it was just, I feel like it was a good year all around. So I'm really intrigued to see what goals I set out and see how many we can tick off. Also, if I feel like I'm kind of shouting, two things. This side of my face is basically completely fucked up. Number one, my ear is blocked this morning. Can't unblock it, really annoying. Second of all, my jaw is kind of swollen because I have an ulcer on my tooth, which is really fun. So like this whole part of my neck is like swollen and really hurts. So ignore that, thank you. Okay, so here I have my goals that I set out for 2022. Now these are set out into like different boxes. You have like family, relationships, holidays, health, money, career, spend more time and habits to break. So we're gonna go through each one at a time and see what we did or didn't achieve. Okay, so the first box is family, and I said go on more trips. Now I feel like I totally achieved that goal because when me and my mum went to Oxford, me and my whole family also went to Cyprus in summer, which was so nice as well. So I definitely did go on trips with my family for sure. Second of all, relationships. So I put effort into people who reciprocate, fair enough, and make new friends. Now these two I 100% completed because I definitely only put effort into people who reciprocated it, and therefore cut out quite a few people in my life, which I'm happy about. And second of all, I definitely made new friends. Whether it was here or in America, I have now got so many new friends. So I am seriously thankful for those friends, and I would say these two were definitely achieved. The next box is holidays. So I set myself a goal of a different city each month. Now, this for the first half of the year was going amazingly. So I went to Oxford in January. In February, I went to London. Me and Charlotte stayed in London. March, I went to Paris with Charlotte. In April, I went to LA, and then this is where the grey area starts, because I technically was in a different city for the month, as in I wasn't in Brighton, but I was in LA for May and June. So I don't know if you can count those, but I'm gonna say so because I wasn't in Brighton. I feel like that is what the goal was set out to do. Then in July, I went to Cyprus. August, I went to Valencia. September, I went back to LA, and then I was in LA September, October, November. Came back in December and went to Paris again. Yes, the places were duplicated, but I was technically not in Brighton for every single month last year. So I am gonna count that one because I feel like that was what I wanted to achieve. Okay, yeah, it would have been nice to do like different cities, but I still wasn't here and I was still traveling a lot, so that one counts. The next one is health. I said get back into my food plan and finally achieve dream goal. Now this is what I kept up with for majority of the year, and there were definitely times where I was really happy and such a healthy routine, loved the way I looked and the way I felt, but it is something I did let slip at also times in the year as well, so which I feel is only natural. Currently right now I'm pretty much in the same position as I was this time last year. Obviously we're gonna have to ignore the fact my face is slightly swollen, but this side I have no excuse. So I'm gonna say half, because I did for half of the year, but then half of the year I also didn't. For money, I said save a third of everything or spend it to do what I love. Now this is something I definitely did do. I didn't save a third of everything, but I did spend my money doing things I love, which was traveling, experiencing new things. Halfway through the year, I kind of told myself money is like a boomerang. The more you spend, the more it will come back to you. And not so true on the coming back to me, but it did allow me to not really stress about money and really, like, I don't regret everything that I paid for last year. So I'm really, really, really happy with that one. And yeah, I'd say I definitely achieved it. Career is the next one. So with this, it says stay happy within my job, use job to progress, dip into modeling. Oh, she was really hoping that food plan and dream goal was achieved. I didn't stay happy within my job. I have become happier within a new job. So that one 100% achieved. I'm so happy within my job at the moment. I absolutely love it. You know, the people I work with, the amount of flexibility it gives me, the actual job itself is all just so ideal. I couldn't be happier. Did I dip into modeling? Definitely not. Maybe this year? Who knows? We'll see. And I use my job to progress, not in a case of like in the company, but like it has made me progress like network wise and lifestyle wise, I guess. And last one is habits to break. I said obsessing over small things or worrying about things I can't control. These are things that are always gonna follow me. They're always gonna be there. But I do feel like I did limit those as much as possible. Constantly telling myself, don't worry about things you can't control. And I would say for the most part, I did stick to that. And then there was just like a couple like standout mentions that I also added to the bottom of this page, which were move to LA for a little bit, which I did, which is so crazy and I still can't believe I did it. Live with friends. I did live with Kayla for a little bit, so I am gonna count that one. Hit at least 10K subscribers on YouTube. No. We're nearly halfway there, but I haven't been focusing on YouTube as much as I probably thought I was going to be. That is something that I will follow into this year for sure. And have created or be a part of a social media group. Again, something I haven't achieved so far, but something I do really want to focus on this year. So who knows? We will have to wait and see what happens with that one as well. Overall though, very happy with everything I achieved last year and I feel like I really did accomplish those. So I'm actually really happy and really proud of myself. I'm really grateful for everything that 2022 gave me. Right. So, it's been quite a while since I filmed the first part of this video. Part of that was because this took a while to come. Second of all, just because I've been super busy, which I guess isn't really a bad thing. Just because I haven't written these goals out doesn't mean that I haven't already started to put them into place. I just haven't had time to sit down with you guys and actually go through it properly. So the good thing about me getting the exact same, but just in purple, is it has the same boxes, the same areas. So we're just gonna go through each one individually again, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I have altered for this year. So first things first, again, starting with family. Again, I have put down trips because this is something that's even more important this year than it was last year, because my little brother has actually just moved away to university, so he doesn't live at home anymore. And I'm obviously going back and forwards between America quite a lot. So I really feel like we do need to do more trips as a family, just so we can spend more like quality family time together. Second of all, relationships. Now, when I look at this, my brain goes to boyfriend. But that's because of the word. That's not because I'm like want a boyfriend. I'm so in two minds at the moment. I actually made a TikTok about this today, which I will put up for you guys if you haven't seen it. I should have bought you flowers. I can buy myself flowers and held your hand, and I can hold my own head. Should have gave you all my hours. Talk to myself for hours about the fact that I'm so undecided between wanting a boyfriend or not. I'm just quite content being single, and by that I don't mean I want to like get out, get drunk, I'm single. I'm just so happy being able to like focus on me, and I guess if someone fit into that, then that would be amazing, and obviously who wouldn't want like a boyfriend, but I am happy at the same time. So I'm kind of undecided. I do want to get back into social media a little bit, and I feel like all of these kind of things are more fun with a friend or a boyfriend or whatever. So I put down finding someone to fit into my life, someone that sees things the same as me in the majority of aspects of my life, or the key parts at least. Moving on to holidays. Okay, so I have set myself exactly the same goal as last year, with a different city each month. I think that's a really, really great one to follow, whether that be staying over at the city or just visiting a different city. I think it's a really simple one to achieve, because it could be somewhere that's literally just like a train journey away, or it could be somewhere abroad, who knows. So within that, I've also put 2 new countries that I've never been to before. I'm not 100% sure on what these 2 countries are yet. My 2 countries at the top of my list, obviously LA was one of the top. The ones below that are Japan and the Maldives, of places I want to visit. Don't know if I'm going to achieve both of those this year. Hope maybe one would be cool. But if not, I also do really want to go to Finland for some reason. I just think it looks really cute. Maybe Finland next winter, and maybe somewhere in Europe. Finland is in Europe. Somewhere else in Europe too would be Amazing. For health, I have put finally achieve my dream figure. Now, when I say this, I don't mean like, I want to be skinny. I mean, I want to feel comfortable in any outfit that I want to wear. Any outfit that I pull out of my wardrobe or off of a website, I want to feel comfortable wearing it. That's what I mean by achieve my dream figure. Obviously, I'm going to the gym loads, so that's improving my health. I'm really getting my stamina back, which is amazing. And I also really want to hit 10K steps average this year. I was at 8,000 last year on average of the whole year. If I can make that to 10 this year, that would be amazing. In regards to money, I've put, again, save a third. I feel like a lot of these I have repeated the same, but I've just put that extra little tweak because I've already started working towards them, but it's just like hitting that next like jump and not spend so much on food and clothes. I have enough clothes. I don't need to be spending money on silly food or Deliveroos or whatever. I want to start saving up to put a deposit down somewhere. I hopefully want to move out this year. That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Or at least start renting a place in London because I've wanted to move to London for a while now. I feel like this is probably the year that is most likely going to happen. So fingers crossed. For career, I put stay happy within my job / progress in the company. Now, because it's such a new company, I have no idea where the company's going to be in the next year. I'm still so uncertain on what I actually want to do in life. I feel like that's such a deep question. I know I've always wanted to get into some kind of presenting or I don't know, something to do with the social media space. Maybe radio and presenting is more my thing. So maybe my current job will open up doors towards that, or maybe I'll progress in my current job with what I'm doing with the talent managing. I don't know, but I just said stay happy within my job and progress. That's literally all I aim to do every single year. And then lastly, for spend more time, I have put focus on what I want. Last year, my main focus was to travel, to tick some things off the bucket list, which I definitely did. Focus on people who focus on me kind of thing. So this year I really want to focus on like what it actually is I want, what I want to be doing, where I want to be, and then also like living in the moment and going with the flow. Staying focused on what I want and working it out, but not trying to plan every single second of every single day. Like I really need to just take a back seat. The times where I did that last year, I experienced the best things and the most amazing things came to me. So I do need to introduce that into this year as well, for sure. I do want to get into social media more, but I want to do it more my way, things I enjoy, things I want to film, as opposed to like feeling like I have to film something just because I'm doing it. Who knows where we will be this time next year, but I'll be sure to give you guys a catch up, and I'm sure there'll be other things I add to that throughout the year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. Maybe this has inspired you guys to write down some goals for yourself. It's always just a nice thing to have. I hope you guys had a great 2022 and have had a great 2023 so far. Keep smiling, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. And hopefully by me saying soon, I mean a lot sooner than the last video that I uploaded came out compared to this.